Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all having a wonderful day today. To the Pip Hooray channel. I'm doing my weekly charting of the euro dollar. As always, I would like to stress to you all that I am a newbie. I've been doing this since March. I've been charting / technical analysis since March. I am a novice, so anything I say in this, please be aware that I am new to this technical analysis. All critique is welcomed um, and appreciated. So last week, the euro, this is the 4 hour of the euro, and last week was the 23rd, and it was around here. And we didn't know exactly what it was doing. But at the time, it was making higher highs. At this high is from this impulse up. I have all my joins hidden on the chart right now. From this impulse up, came down. It made a wick high, another wick high, came down, made a higher low after it made a higher high, and then it came back up again, made another higher high and a higher low. So I didn't know exactly what was going on. I talked about a head and shoulders pattern that was, I admitted that was weak at the time last week. I said it. I think it was a week because we actually quote unquote broke the neckline, but came back and I think went above it. I believe. No. Someone resisted it a little bit, and this sideways pattern is what occurred this week. And I saw it and I said, well, this is obviously, let me show my joins. So as you see, I have a parallel channel up and upsloping parallel channel, which it really fits perfectly. Hide this Fibonacci. Really fits perfectly. This outside move candlestick, let me hide this real quick. This red outside move candlestick where it made a higher high and a higher low from the previous candlestick is from Thursday when Fed Chair Jerome Powell talked about letting inflation rates rise. So as you can see, it not quarter size. What is quarter size? It has a large red volume spike right there. Let's zoom in. But let me do this real quick. But with that volume spike, it did make an outside. This candlestick was outside move candlestick, but it did respect the bottom of that channel. And so I saw that it was resistance right here. And I said, you know what, it's resistance right there. Let me take a trade on the measured move. So I took the trade actually on Thursday. And it's obviously spiked up because I saw at the time it was some resistance. I said, no, let me take a measured move trade, right? And it spiked up. Didn't quite hit the measured move, but on Thursday, now I need to put that into my arsenal. Don't take trades on days where the Federal Reserve are making announcements. I need to put that as a mental note. Don't do that because it did go up. I moved my stop loss. As a matter of fact, let's look at the trade. I moved the stop loss. Again, this is a paper trading account. I moved the stop loss right above the entry, and I only got $4.90. So altogether, I am down on my paper trading account. I took only 3 trades of about what 3-4 weeks of doing this. I'm down $75.17. Now, what happened was I usually wake up in the morning about 5 o'clock. I was waking up in the morning at 4, when I was consistently taking trades every day. But I stopped that. I got tired. So I said, let me look at more of a structure pattern, swing trade. And obviously I saw this. This was the next day. This green candlestick was obviously at 8 o'clock the previous day. I wasn't looking at the charts. I closed the browser. I wasn't looking at the charts. I should have, because what happened on this Thursday, I put a trade in above this 50-day moving average because the 50 was acting as resistance. I put a trade above the average, and I say, if the price is going to break that, it's going to get me in a trade. I don't want to put it below the 50 because the 50 was acting as resistance. So I'll put it above. So I wanted the price, because I want the price to show me that it has gumption, and I wanted to show me that it wants to move up. It did that, and that was on Thursday, and it went up and came back down. This red candlestick actually turned out green. It went up, came back down, and obviously respected the supply or the resistance of this upsloping channel. Should have did that again. Should have did that again. So they're telling me to do it again, but I did not, because this 50 was still acting as resistance. I should have said, what, let me put another trade in. But now I know in hindsight, don't put trades in when the Fed or financial news is going on that day. I would have, something to tell me, but I did not. Put another trade in at the same area, and it would have got me in on this one, which did complete the measure move from right here. The measure move is from the resistance to the bottom of this little range right here. The second one right here, this bigger rectangle, is from this point up here, but it did complete that measure move, and the measure move was about 60 pips. So I lost out on a round. So I would have put a trade in about right above this, the wicked at red candlestick right there, and about 60, about 55. Let's say 50 pips speed. I'm about 50 pips. And I lost out, and I woke up on this green candlestick right here. I was no. I woke up on, wow, on this red candlestick. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up about 5:30. Obviously 5:30. This would have played out already, and I missed out on money. It happens. I'm not going to beat myself up. I am looking at it and saying, I was right, and the probability of the price going up, and I like that. I like that I was right. But we're looking at the stochastic, and the stochastic was, I didn't peep this until late, but the stochastic was in this. This is the first time I've ever seen it. Again, chart time. First time you've ever seen a lot of things. First time me seeing this was, well, first time me ever seeing the stochastic acting like this in this upsloping channel. It's pretty cool, to be honest. That's the MACD. I like that. And this upsloping channel coordinates with this area right here of resistance. We see the price, well, the momentum moving up, but the price is stagnant. It's hitting the roof. On a MACD, we see momentum, low momentum. Not it didn't. Let's do this. It didn't go into negative momentum. Swing up to momentum again, making a higher high on momentum. Swinging back down, no negative momentum, and then boom. Now I'm looking at this and saying, okay, I'm going to put this in, as a mental note. Okay, I see this momentum going up, come back down, don't go into negative territory, come back up higher, come back down, don't go into negative territory. And I'm making a mental note when I see these that the probability of the price spiking up is, from what I see, is greater. So I'm making a mental note of all of that. It's good. It's fun. It's fun. I will admit it's addictive. It it's addictive. But it's fun because you make money immediately, and I like that. And it's a learning process. It is a learning process. And when my first, I think last week, I said on the paper trading, this is trading on the paper trading, don't, because you can set your amount. Don't put it like $1,000,000 or $100,000. I put $5,000 because I'm trading, I think, as a mini lot on, which is $1 on the euro dollar, because it's more realistic. So on the MACD, we still have positive momentum. Um, Histograms are getting higher. I don't see any, as of yet, the market is not open. Any, what's the word I'm looking for here? Any sight of waning positive momentum. On a stochastic, though, looks like it's turning over, but as I said, it's been in its upward channel. So let's see if it'll respect this support and jump back up. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm putting a parallel line. Oh, it works. Stop it. Wow. That's amazing. Let's extend that out. Extend right line. I think it's gonna go onto the chart. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna delete that. So yeah, so right now, as of this week of August 30th, this is my first time is going to be trading into the September, October area. Remember I said I started in March. So from what I hear, volatility is going to pick up. We'll see. The price, zooming out, the price has not made a higher high. You know, this is a high, higher high, higher high. The price has not made a higher high. On a stochastic, it is. Looks like it's turning over. Like I said, let's see if it treats this. So, respects the supports and goes up higher. We'll see what happens on the MACD. But I'll be looking out for a trend reversal. I'll be looking out, see what the price is telling me what it's going to do. Let's see if it does go back down. Let's see if it respects this parallel channel bottom. It bounces back up. We'll see. I need to incorporate looking at the Dixie also in this, but I'm going to leave this short. I don't want to make this long-winded. Also, let's see if it bounces. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see if, because talking this out is really helpful. Let's see if it bounces on this area of resistance of support, and let's see if that coordinates with the stochastic respecting this support and turning back up. Let's see. Let's see if that happens. That could be interesting because, like I said, this was resistance, and resistance can be support, and vice versa. Support can be resistance. Let's move this out a little bit further. Yeah, let's look at the daily to see how that's looking. I did look at the Renko, the Renko, and on the Renko, it looks like it's painting another positive block. So that helps what I just said. Let's see if it treats that resistance as support. Let's look at the daily. We have a bullish. No, is it? I think that's a bullish engulfing candlestick because I think the body had engulfing. Yeah, no, is it? Yeah, yeah. I don't think that's a bullish. It's the reason I'm saying this because it doesn't over. It doesn't engulf the wick of the previous candlestick. And mind you, this is Thursday. This indecisive candlestick right here is Thursday. Jerome Powell. This is Friday. So this is not a bullish engulfing candlestick because it doesn't engulf the wick of it. It hits the body, but the body is, small, but the candlestick is, it doesn't engulf the candlestick. And look at the bottom of this candlestick. Thursday does respect the bottom of this channel. And on the daily, we have the momentum. Actually, let's do this. On the stochastic, let's extend this out more. Let's see if this resistance, let's see if it respects it. But on the stochastic, the stochastic has crossed 50. So I have these lines here. There's a quick look at to see what a stochastic is at. On the MACD, we have waning negative momentum. This is good. This is good. It does help my argument of the 4-hour. It does help that where the price should come down, treats this previous resistance and support. Quarter. Why do I want to keep on saying quarter side? Coordinating with the stochastic, treating this. So, you know what? I got my treating that, respecting that support. Okay, and yeah, and the price going back up, making a higher low in the process. So it does help. I admit, I admit, Dollarwood, this is with my mentor. This is addictive. This is the weekly, definitely bearish, bullish engulfing. On a weekly, we have what's this? Okay, we have waning positive momentum, but that can change. But on a stochastic, it is high 90ish, and this looks like it's moving up. So on a monthly, the monthly is about to be over with. We Let's see what's going on the monthly. We'll see how this plays out, how this ends next week. So as of this week, I think I'm going to be bullish in a long term. So I don't know how long this can play out. I'm still getting used to that, the time it can play out. But I think it may treat this past resistance as support. And that is my outlook on the euro dollar. Yeah. Um, Thank you all for tuning out. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all of the good stuff. So then, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.